What's up, YouTube, man? How y'all doing today, man? It feels so good to be back on, man. So, if you checked out my last video, I titled it my last video. Ironic. But yeah, I know that was cringe. Anywho, um that was literally my last video. If you tapped into it, I spoke about just basically just tell you the whole point of the video. I spoke about how I was gonna take a 30-day hiatus, a break. I needed to mental health, blase this, blase that. I talked to one of my good friends. I consider him a good friend at my job, and we was on a mission. We was driving, and he was like, "No, bro." He said, "That's when you gotta make videos the most. When you're going through things in life, that's when you gotta post the most. Use that negative energy and turn it into positive energy." So I shortened my breakout a lot, and now I'm back on YouTube. I'm back posting. This is something that I actually love. It's something that I'm very passionate about. It is my favorite hobby. It's been something that I've been wanting to do since I was 13 years old, but I never had the strength. I never had the courage to do it. And all you gotta do is press play on a camera. That's all you gotta do. But I never did it because I didn't have no confidence. I was a kid, but also I didn't have any confidence. Hell, I didn't start till I was 20. So I wasn't a kid, but hey, I still didn't have the confidence, But now I do, man. I'm 22. It's almost 2 years later of me having a YouTube channel, and I've been making content for about 3 years now. I started in January 2022 with TikTok, and then I just been, I kind of left that alone because right now I am into like a social media break. That is something that I did do and that I did keep going in my, my break or my hiatus. I deleted some social media. I uninstalled other social media, so I didn't go completely off the grid. But to be honest with you, that is the main goal, man, to go completely off the grid. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like $1,000,000. My mental health went up crazy. Just getting off the grid and not having people have eyes on your life that you don't really like or care for, it makes you feel 1,000,000 times better, man. Because having people watch your life that you don't really like, it makes me feel weird, like demonic spirits just watching over me. I'm not trying to call people demons, but I'm just saying, like, there can be demons in people watching my life. That's not my cup of tea, man. But without further ado, sorry, I don't know where I was going with that, but I'm gonna get back to what I was originally saying in the video, man. The 30-day break, I learned a lot. And I've been going through a lot. Yeah, I have crutches now. I got hurt playing sports. It is what it is. These last 30 days, not 30 days, but it was 11 days, 11, 12. I've been going through a lot, man. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that I've been going through. Just things going on in my personal life and, just things of that nature. And it's got to the point where it was really weighing on me, man. And I've spoken to people, and I'm just now starting to speak to professionals. I'm going to start that soon. So things are getting better, but I'm just doing my best to learn how to be the best version of myself, how to be a better man than I was the day before. But that's just me, man. That's just how I'm living my life, and that's just the things that I'm going through. And I'm not gonna say everything, on YouTube, because I make my channel not to complain about my problems, but I make a channel to uplift people. When I'm feeling down, I come make a YouTube video because I want you guys to, I want me, I want my negative energy to lift you up. I don't know how to really explain it, but the times when I feel down, I want to lift people up. That's the best way for me to explain it. Thank you, Lord, for giving me that revelation. But in times where I feel down, I want to lift people up, man. And one of the most influential, influential content creator I've ever come across. He really helped me out a lot when it came to just lifting up my spirits and just speaking life into me. And all he ever did was just make a TikTok or make a YouTube video It's all he ever did. But when I watched that video, I knew everything was going to be all right. And obviously, he's a believer just like I am. He's a follower of Christ. But he still is a human being who made the content. If you're out there and you want to be a content creator, you want to be a YouTuber, you want to be even a streamer, you know, I'm gonna tap into that, you know. That's also advice that bro gave me. I'm gonna tap into streaming, man. And go back to what I was really saying. If that's what you want to do, man, tap into it, bro. I don't know what your content might be, but tap into it, because I'm gonna tap into this. This is gonna be my thing, and you know, one day it's gonna blow up. One day it's gonna pay off. One day I'm gonna be 100K subscribers, 1 million subscribers. It's gonna happen one day. It may not be today, and it may not be tomorrow, and it wasn't yesterday, but it's gonna be someday. Someday I'm gonna blow up, man, for real. And I'm gonna edit these videos, or I'm gonna edit these parts back into my new vids, and just, you know, watch my masterpiece, because the type of guy I am. I'm a creator. I like to create things. I'm a very artistic person, you know, and that's just something that I just enjoy doing, and that's just something that it's like a big part of me, you know, having different various hobbies and having different various arts that I can get to, like, you know, gaming or YouTube or photography. I love reading. I love all those type of things, man, and that's just really what, you know, pours into me, man. But yeah, coming soon, man. Right now, I'm not at that point of life, you know, where I want to be, but I'm getting there, and things are, you know, steadily moving forward, man. It's just that in life, man, you're gonna take 2 steps forward. You're gonna take 2 steps forward, and it's gonna seem like you're going 10 steps back, but just keep moving forward, man. Like Aaron said, just keep moving forward. You gotta keep moving forward. It's not an option. You gotta keep moving forward. Keep going forward, man. You ain't gotta be a Jaegerist. You ain't gotta stomp on everyone in the world with giant titans. If you don't watch AOT, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But, you know, go watch it. It's pretty cool. But you don't gotta commit mass genocide, but just keep moving forward, man. You need to keep moving forward, and whatever you're going through in life, I would never want to come out here and just vent and complain to you about problems or anything. But I want to speak life. I want to speak positivity. I also want to speak about how it's a little situation where, you know, I was just around some people and they were talking. I was getting a little upset at what they were saying, and I was thinking to myself, I'm like, man, I don't really think that I should have been that upset, you know, because of the things that I went through in the past, the trauma that I've had in the past. I don't think that I should allow it to control my future. Write that down. I'm gonna say it one more time. I don't think that the things that I've had happen to me in the past, the trauma that I've had in the past, I don't think I should allow it to control my future, man. And that's the type of man that I aspire to be, that I'm becoming, that I'm on my journey to become, is someone who's growing, thinking, and learning, and not letting the past hold on to him. You can't let go of the past, and how will you accept the future? You won't, because your hands are going to be so full with the past, you won't be able to move on and accept what God has for you in the future, man. You know, there may not be everyone who's tapped into God. They may not believe in God. I do. I believe in Yahweh. If you want me to be specific, you know, the God of the Bible, the God of Israel. But, you know, some people believe in other things. And my channel is never going to be the channel to where I tell you, you got to do this. And if you're not doing this, then you're doing it wrong. My belief is Jesus is the way and the truth and the life. If that's not your belief, that is totally fine. That is your prerogative. That is never going to be my mission in life, is to deter other people when they're on their spiritual walk. That's never going to be my thing. That's just me. Some people may say that I'm scary or whatever. People say a lot of things about me, but it's time that I stop letting them have it. It's time that I stop letting it have a control over me. You know, I'm sorry, I'm not the best with speaking, but yeah, like I said, it's time that I stop letting people's words have control over me, because that's exactly what it is. You know, it's just mind control. You know, I'm not gonna make this video too long. I gotta go back and just, you know, do whatever I need to do. But I will say this, like, a lot of times in um, the black youth community, I'm just gonna say it just because I'm a black youthful person. A lot of times that it's popular to be a YN. It's popular to be a crash out. It's popular to react with emotion. I'm gonna tell you that is the worst thing that you could do. I'm in the Air Force, and if I would have reacted like that, I would not be. I would be back home years ago, and it would have been a very unwise decision for me to act with emotions and become a YN. I don't need to become a YN. I'm just a black man. You know, I'm just a young black man. That's all. That's all I need to be when it comes to life in general. I don't need to be a YN. Shoot, I don't even like saying the N word. It's not even my cup of tea. But for me personally, I just like to be someone who's kind, who's courteous, who gives energy. I want to be someone who's a light bringer. I want to be someone who's positive. I want to be someone who has a higher frequency that I give, that I bring around people. I want to step into a room and speak life into people. I want people to feel comfortable around me. They already do, but I just want to do it to the point to where I'm like really good at it, to where people can just speak to me about things. Maybe I might even become a counselor one day, maybe even a school counselor or something like that. You know, maybe I might work in inner city schools and just help people out, you know, because I went through bullying when I was in schools, and I've seen how public schools are very, very flawed, and we got to work on that. We got to fix that. I think that would cure a lot of school shootings and all kinds of things. But hopefully, you know, that's something that I tap into in the future when the opportunity presents itself, man. But for now, I'm just gonna, you know, live my life and just do, you know, whatever I want to do, to be real with you, that doesn't go against, you know, my morals, and just have fun. I'm young, so just have fun and just live my life. And I got something that I'm working on, but I can't really speak on it because I don't want nobody to steal my idea. But I have something that I work on, and then it's actually tied into my YouTube, but maybe I'll make a video about it. But I'll say this, it's like a manga. I'm working on a manga. So, yeah, I don't know why I even brought it up, but that's all I can tell you. So I don't even know why I brought it up, but I'm working on that, and I'm hoping and praying that it goes well. You know, it gets off the ground one day and it escapes from here, and I've been able to, you know, get it out and get it published and get it animated, and then just keep going with that. You know, I'm not really into writing books or making movies, and I don't think acting is my cup of tea. You know, I don't want to become famous, but YouTube famous is cool. Streamer famous is it's a little too much, but you know, hopefully I'm not that famous. But yeah, there's one last thing I want to talk about. I already said the advice. I've already talked about things that I've been going through and things that I want to tell you guys about, you know, those two particular topics. But the last thing I'll say is new channel coming soon, man. I'm gonna rename this channel, and it's gonna be amazing. The new name is gonna be amazing. I'm not gonna tell you you're gonna see it. I'm gonna rename this channel, and I'm gonna make a second channel, because this channel is going bonkers, man. This channel is going crazy. I'm so thankful for everyone, and I don't get a lot of comments, I don't get a lot of likes, but the comments that I do get, I see them all. I respond to them all. The likes that I see, it makes me feel cool and all warm and fuzzy inside. You know, every time I get 20 views, I'm like, wow. You know, and you would probably think, oh, you get 20 views, you get 100 subscribers. No, it don't work like that. But I'm very appreciative of what I get. If it's 10, hey, it's better than a 0. If it's 20, I'm lit. If it's anything plus 20, I'm still lit. You know, I'm happy, I'm grateful, and I'm working on that, man. I'm working on just everything in my life. You know, I'm 22, and I should have a lot of life left to live. You know, only God knows, but you know, hopefully, I live a long, prosperous life, and I just pray that I get to teach people things. You know, before I get my jersey put in the rafters. You know, But that second channel is coming very soon. I just need to just learn a lot about editing, and a lot of big things are coming soon that I'm not really gonna speak on to that extent, but a lot of big things are coming soon. And just tap in with me, man. Talk to me in the comments about what kind of content you like to see. I don't have that big of a community, but just let me know. I look at all the comments, and I'll speak about the big things coming soon when time is due, but it's not really time to speak on it yet, so I can't say too much. But once that second channel gets up there, and I'm gonna obviously add it, you know, hopefully I can do that, add it to this YouTube channel, put the link in the description. Once that second channel comes here, bro, it's gonna be vibey, it's gonna be lit, it's gonna be a lot of cool content on there. So I'll probably make more channels after that. But yeah, man, I'm about to wrap this up, call it a night. I got work in the morning. You know, grind don't stop. Grind never stops. And this is just my growing pains, man. In life, you just got growing pains, man. You got, you know, things you got to go through. But, you know, remember this. At the end of the day got to end. So I love you guys. I hope you guys have been blessed. I hope you guys have a wonderful, prosperous day. Speak life into people, especially when they make you upset. Speak life, you know, just as Jesus commanded us to do. You know, love thy enemies and all those type of things. But yeah, I'm done. Peace out.